1285. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. I have some clues for me.
Hello?
Hey, Frank, it's Nancy. Got a minute?
You bet. Hang on. Pick up. It's Nancy. We were gonna head to the park and shoot some hoops, but we can't. Wanna know why?
Why?
Because it's raining.
And you just washed your car? Ouch.
I told you it was gonna rain. You always say that. So what have you got?
I seem to be getting nowhere fast. Anybody have any suggestions?
Have you read what's in those envelopes you sorted for Ranger Jeff? You never know when a clue's gonna nab your attention.
Fair enough.
Later, guys.
See ya!
Yeah, this is a lot of back and forth. Lot of back and forth. Alright, what do we want to have a look at? This one. Where's... So it looks like I didn't grab all the clues from here. PBS. So none of these old ones want to be read. No, I'm just gonna quickly go over it again. If there's anything in here, I'm not seeing it. Oh, Agent Waldo. Wait, so Waldo Matthias is the agent person who was looking to arrest what's his face place? But that still doesn't give me anything.
Good news. I have information on your mystery woman.
Oh.
Thank you so much. Is she still alive?
Her name these days is Vivian Whitmore. She lives in Las Vegas, and her number is 702-555-9137.
Should I copy
Thanks
that down?
for all your help.
702
Not a problem.
555 9137. Right. Oh, I did put it down. They have the 1 in front of it though. 1702. 123. 137. Bring.
If you're selling something, hang up right now. I got an air horn in my hand that could deafen a dinosaur, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Oh, no, please. I'm not selling anything. Believe me. Is this Vivian Whitmore?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You got exactly 5 seconds to state your business.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh, right. The Moon Lake Park Ranger said you might call. But you have to talk fast. An old friend of mine is flying in today from Florida. And when I say old, I mean old, as in 5 years older than I am. Don't bother trying to do the math, sweet stuff. You'll hurt yourself. So, that ranger fella said you found an old picture of me.
It was of you and Mickey Malone. Do you remember him?
Of course I remember him. I remember everything about that time of my life. It was the roaring 20s, for crying out loud. One of the most exciting decades in American history. Just because I've got a few years on most people doesn't mean my brain's turned to tapioca, sweet stuff.
Did you spend much time at his place on Moon Lake?
Moon Lake. Talk about your fond memories. I had a lot of fun there. Although I wasn't anywhere near as wild as most young people were back then. But I think Mickey kind of respected me for that. I was his gal for 5 years. He always kept birch beer on tap at that speakeasy of his just for me.
I found a safe in the cellar there.
You must be talking about the wall safe. That was Willie's. He was a guy who worked for Mickey.
Did all Malone's employees have their own safes?
Not hardly. Mickey treated most of his employees like dirt, but not Willie. He honestly liked Willie, trusted him. And when Willie decided he wanted his own safe, Mickey said, "What the hey?" No one knew the combination, not even Mickey. Mostly because Willie was constantly changing it. He was a little paranoid and superstitious. Well, as I recall, he picked the most unlucky number he could think of and used that for the combination. He called it a reverse jinx.
Unlucky number? Like what?
Oh, like the date that something bad happened, like when the stock market crashed, or when somebody died, or the address of a house that caught fire, or the phone number of the police,
Oh, so
that
that's what
sort
those
of
mean.
thing.
What can you tell me about Malone's speakeasy?
It was in the basement, right there at Moon Lake. Feds never knew about it, but everybody who was anybody on the East Coast back then, actors, musicians, bankers, politicians, they knew. You weren't big time unless you'd made at least one trip to Moon Lake Mickey's.
Did this speakeasy have a secret entrance?
There was a lock hidden in one of the tombstones in that little cemetery behind the house. You
Ah.
needed a key to unlock it, and when you did, stairs would appear that led to the speakeasy.
Do you have any idea how to get into Malone's speakeasy from the house?
I sure don't. That saloon was built using 2 main ingredients, concrete and secrecy. Mickey always bragged that nobody could get in unless he wanted them in, and I do believe he was right. But I'll tell you what, if you send me that picture of me and Mickey, I'll send you my key.
The key to the tombstone? You still have it?
It's in the bottom of my jewelry box. I've come this close to throwing it out 100 times, but it's so small, and the memories it brings back are so big. Well, I just couldn't, as a joke. Mickey had a tombstone made with the name of this federal agent who had it out for him inscribed
Rhoda.
on it. That's the one the key unlocks.
It's been fun
It's the
talking to
Waldo's
you.
lock.
I'll be suing you.
Right, so quickly, let's go mail this thing off to What's-Her-Face. Boom, boom. There's so much back and forth on this. Turn around.
Hello again, Miss Drew. Am I in for another interrogation?
I'd like to mail
Yes.
this photo to the woman in Las Vegas. Can you do that for me?
As always, I'm here to serve, Miss Drew. Just give it to me and I'll take care of it. I'm sure she'll be very pleased to get this back.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
That is why you're here. Now, let's do something else. What were we gonna do? I've completely forgotten. So she's gonna send me a key. Oh, that's right. Let's go try the safe. The wall safe. Okay, the wall safe's over here. What does MM pinched mean? I'm sure that I'm actually typing it in right. That is 31730. Uh, 973014. 973014. Nine. 7. 3. 2, 1, 4. That was right, wasn't it? Nine, 7, 3, 0, 1, 4. Let's just try that once more. 9, 9, 7, 3, 2, 1. I can't tell which one's a reset. Either that's the reset, or this is the number you punch in. 9, 7, 3, 0, 1, 4. Honestly, do not know. 01290. You see, he crosses them out. So he's obviously changed these ones. So what is MM pinched? Someone has something pinched? Let's just see what the Hardy Boys say. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Hello?
Frank, it's Nancy.
I'm here too. What's up?
I managed to get in touch with someone who used to be Malone's girlfriend. She says there's a speakeasy beneath Sally's house.
But you haven't been in it yet?
No, Vivian, that's her name. She's going to send me her key. I'm not even going to tell you what the key unlocks.
So you could literally be sitting on top of a speakeasy? Cool. How do you think your suspects would feel if that turns out to be the case?
Emily Griffin would no doubt be thrilled at the chance to collect artifacts on dry land for once.
But it would be easier to collect them if no one else knew about the speakeasy. So if she somehow knows about it and figures you and Sally don't...
She'd have a motive for trying to scare us off the property.
In other words, you're right back where you started. Maybe Emily has a motive, maybe she doesn't. Anything else my genius brother and I can help you with, Nancy?
I seem to be getting nowhere fast. Anybody have any suggestions?
Try to figure out the combination to the lock on the wall safe.
Who knows? This could be your lucky day.
And an unlucky day for Mickey Malone.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, that animation.
I bet those were deer mice.
Which I get the feeling that we're probably going to need this. Okay, William Akers. I bet you he is related.